Recording.
Hey, happy December 18th, my wife Connie's birthday. Happy birthday, Connie. Hey, we thought we'd jump on a quick Zoom call today and just talk about some of the changes that you'll see next year in the mortgage world, getting some questions from clients on some things that are going to change. And I think the biggest one is you're going to see an increase in the conforming loan limits with Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. So in oversimplified terms, what that means is when you do a mortgage today, those loans get sold in the secondary market to an investor, typically either Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae, and they have limits on what they will buy. In other words, if the loan amount is above a certain number, they won't buy it, and it falls into a jumbo or a non-conforming loan category. And the rules of engagement are different on those loans. And so that's going to increase from, on a conforming loan, 510, 400 to, I think, 548, 250, and on an FHA loan from 331 to about 356. Okay, so in essence, what that will mean is that consumers will be able to borrow more money and still do a conforming loan, and they typically get a little bit better terms on conforming loans than they would on jumbo loans. A little bit easier to qualify for those. So that's one of the changes that you're going to see as of the first of the year. What are we going to see changes for next year and partially this year in the VA world, Rach?
Yeah, sure. So couple things happened in the VA world. The biggest one is we had some funding fee increases across the board for all veterans. Not too much, but there was a little bit of an increase. The other piece is they've amended the maximum guarantee amount, which basically means the veteran doesn't have to come up with a down payment for loan amounts that were over the conforming limit. So as Eric mentioned, the conforming limits changed with VA. If you haven't used up any of your entitlement at all on another home, then there is no cap on the amount of money that you can buy with in regards to down payment, and then just the cap. So some other lenders in the market, you may see that they may require a down payment in some cases, and then also put a cap on that. The great thing with Benchmark is we service our own loans, so we're not going to have those caps, and so it's going to allow us to help veterans that are outside that or in that higher jumbo market a little bit better.
So in essence, if you're buying a bigger house and you were going to have a down payment requirement before, you might be able to get into the house with no down payment, realistically.
Correct. Right? In those higher price points. So that's going to be great.
Got it. Farley, what's going to happen with rates next year?
Rates, good question. So as this year, we saw interest rates traveling in ranges on a 30-year, and we saw a lot of people, at the beginning of the year, rates falling throughout the year, so people took advantage of refinancing. 2021 experts are saying that on a 30-year mortgage rates will probably stay at or near 3%. So Fannie, Freddie, MBA all say that's kind of about where we'll see. So again, they'll travel in ranges throughout the year depending on news, but if all is true, we're going to see rates stay low for 2021 and encourage buyers to buy and sellers to sell. So it should be a great year.
Yeah. Well, and I think what it means is you'll continue to see a lot of people refinance their loans over the course of the year, because there's still some loans out there that haven't been refinanced. So it's a good time to do that. And I think what it also means is that we probably have a stronger purchase year than what we did last year. I mean, with rates being as low as they are, a vaccine that's now out there, I think that you're going to see no interruptions in the real estate market like you had last year. So it just makes sense that the purchase market is going to be higher this year than it was last year. Refinance market probably be a little bit less. So I mean, those are the questions that we get a lot from clients. So we just thought we'd jump on a quick call and talk a little bit about those things. Well, we appreciate you all. Everybody stay safe. Hope everybody has a great Christmas, and Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year.
Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.